September 9th, 2024. We're going to go in here in the greenhouse and look at a few things. As usual, the greenhouse is a dead-gum mess. I was trying to get some water out of the goldfish pond a while ago into a pot of dry soil and got got stuff floating all in my pond. But anyways, first of all, I've got some rooted cuttings here that I just clipped and stuck, and using the fish pond water to root them in. And this is the shiso, the purple shiso that I've got growing out there, and I'm rooting some of them, or attempting to. I've never done that. Also, the Mexican petunia. Now you'll notice I got all the leaves chopped half back, the ones that are exposed. Now there's some Mexican petunia right there, beautiful little flowers on it. And got a plant swap coming up, so I'm going to attempt to have some of these ready for people at the plant swap while I'm doing this stuff. Coming up, I think it's October. Whew, got to look at my calendar. And this is my pink marshmallow. And here is one of the flowers from the pink marshmallow. Very beautiful little flowers. We've also got a bunch of seed heads that I'm just put in baggies full of seeds. And they come up readily from seed. They also root very readily. I know these will root from cuttings. I mean, I got hundreds and hundreds of seed heads, more than I could ever do anything with. Most of them would just get thrown away, clipped off and thrown away, due to the fact that they produce so prolifically. Some other things I've got going on. You see that pot right there on the edge of the pond. It's on a little shelf, soaking up plenty of water. That is some Thai red roselle hibiscus seed. I just put some in there, and I know it's late in the year. I've saved back some more seed. Hope to get some cuttings of this and the other roselle, the green one, and some cuttings maybe, and get them going around here. I've also planted some seeds earlier right here beside this little papaya. I've got some papaya seed. Now these were fruit I bought from Walmart, but they weren't the regular big Meridol papayas. They were kind of small, so I'm hoping they're kind of along the dwarf type. And there is probably a couple hundred seeds in that pot, just scattered. I'd like doing that, and then whatever comes up I can transplant later. This little pot over here is a seed of a tropical avocado. I'm not really big on the tropical avocados. I mean, they do hold their shape if you're just going to chop them into a salad or something, but to me they're not quite as tasty. The seed was like, I mean, it was huge. It's like that big around, way bigger than a golf ball or whatever. They're very, full of seed. Only thing is, again, this is a store-bought fruit, and at the store, all the tropical avocados had a pretty nice green color to them, smooth skin. This was the only one had a kind of almost a chartreuse skin, yellowish orange, yellowish green. And just out of curiosity, I planted it. It may never amount to anything, I don't know, but that's just kind of how I do things. So going back to the bench over here, I'm fixing to be planting. Look at these little bitty seeds. These are goldenberry seeds. Very, very delicious. And this batch of seeds is out of one fruit. I've got, I think, 3 fruits worth of seeds still in the house that I'll wait until spring to plant. And these are, the others are dried and packaged. These are fresh from this morning, and really nice fruit. And look how little them things are. So we're going to get them planted a little bit. I've got the soil really wet underneath here, and I'll just sprinkle them around and put a light coating of soil. Then I'll probably spread this paper towel right on top of soil so I can water without disturbing the seeds. I can water straight on top of the towel to help keep moisture in, kind of like a mulch, and keep the seeds from floating around whenever I sprinkle some water on top of here. So we've got that going on. This past weekend I was in the DFW Metroplex area and was able to get some plants, some seedlings. Now the first ones here, I've got 6. There's 2 here and 4 in here. They're kind of lanky and want to lay over, but that's okay. That's why I've got these in this pot to kind of support them. These are sugar apples, or custard apples, some people call them, or sweet sop. And so hopefully in 2 or 3, 4 years, I'll be able to be harvesting off of these. And so I was glad to be able to get them. There's a couple little Kent avocado seedlings, and avocado. Ooh, I can't even talk straight today. Mango seedlings, and these very nice and stout for the height. The guy I got them from had pruned them back so they would, not be lanky. Very nice little plants, and I could, I start my own mango seeds sometimes, but these were just a couple miles from where I was already getting these sugar apple seeds, and the guy had them for pretty cheap. I give $5 for both of these little plants. So I went ahead and picked them up, and I said I could deal with that. I'm close enough. This back here, this little plant came with these others I'm about to show you. And a little disclaimer, those of you that see this, if you know about these next 2 plants, you're probably going to tell me, oh, this is crazy. I know that these next 2 plants, 7 to 10 years till fruit, if then. So my motto is, it's all a grand experiment, and if you never start something, you never get it. So I was able to get these very, very reasonably, and so I'll put them out here and see what they can do. If nothing else, they'll give me experience on trying to grow these type of fruit before maybe I put money into a named variety that's grafted. Or if I can keep them alive long enough, I'm making graft onto them. I've also heard they could be difficult to graft, but that's the name of the game. So, that being said, we have here a longan, little longan tree, and it's looking nice. I don't know really how old these are, but it's already starting to branch, so there's that. The next 5 plants are something that I've heard pronounced a couple ways, and I catch myself pronouncing it both ways sometimes, but lychee or lychee, it's spelled Lychee. Somewhat related to the longans and also to rambutan. And again, these would probably take, if my understanding is correct, probably even longer to fruit than the longan. Let me get this out of the way. It's messing with me. It's a different plant I just had sitting there. I got to get it potted. They were rooting in water. So these lychee plants, I actually bought these 2 bigger ones, and the lady I got them from put these others in here. Thank you very much, Haley. And if you see this, and so yeah, I know some of you think, well, that looks kind of skimpy. Well, that's just how seedlings are, and I think they look beautiful. And we're going to probably put a little bit of this Osmo coat to be safe, just a little bit in them. Don't want to burn them. I'm not sure how much fertilizer, if any. Some of these plants don't really like fertilizer, just maybe some mulch. So I'll probably put a little bit of Osmo coat. It's a slow release fertilizer, and I won't put too much on each of these. and see how they respond to it. I think, and if you see this and I pronounce your name wrong, I apologize. But my sugar apples come from a lady, I believe you say your name's Swapna. I'm sorry if I messed that up, but anyways, I love talking to both you and Haley about the plants, and I just love talking to people and about plants, and especially these tropicals. Now the person I got these mangoes from, it was a situation where they put them out by the door. I put the money, there in a safe spot that they had mentioned to me on a message, and I did not get to meet you. And right now I'm not even looking at my messages, so I don't know. I can't remember your name, and I probably could not pronounce it. I wouldn't want to guess at your background nationality. That would get me in trouble, but just saying that your name would be very difficult for my tongue to bend around, and I apologize for that. But I thank you also if you so happen to see these and know that I got them from you. So anyway, just wanted to show this stuff today. I'm not going to go over everything in the greenhouse. We do have quite a few things going on. I just have to head back this white sapote, and it's grown so much it's kind of too tall for the diameter of the trunks, and so it's a multi-trunk, and I need to stake it and maybe even pinch off the tops, which I had pinched this top just a couple weeks ago. You can see right there, and it has multi-branched out, and just in a couple weeks it's grown, what, 1.5 feet, 2 foot beyond that. It is kicking tail, and so I'll probably go up and pinch. I may even cut these about halfway back, and just to let it get a little thicker. And same thing over here. This was pinched back just the tip, basically. Right, well, if I can get my phone up in there, right there you see it. And again, 1.5 feet or so off of 2 or 3 branches that come back around that tip off. So I do that. That's how I thicken up some things, is by pinching off the tips. Now this one here has an air layer on it. I'm attempting. I had 2 of these, and the one broke off and died, but this one's still alive. I need to pull it up and tie it and probably pinch it off. I'll probably take off this whole new growth right here and just let it go from there and branch out. So a lot going on, and there's a lot we lost last year. This greenhouse looked like a little tropical jungle last year, and now it's kind of like a mowed over jungle. A lot of things that are missing that I'm slowly working things back in, and got plans on different plants, and munching on my moringa here. But there's some of my baby grapefruit. These are grapefruit from seed here, red grapefruit. That's a yellow or white flesh variety there from seed. So got some more citrus here, citrus outside. Lord, there's a lot going on. It's fall, and trying to get some things ready. Won't be long. We'll be putting the walls back up on the greenhouse, and my goldfish ponds here, I'm just coming in every few days and putting a little fresh water in them. My pumps are not working. Just real life. Pumps ain't working in here. Heater's not working up there. I got another heater I'm working on here, trying to get where I can hook propane to something and have some heat in here this winter. So anyway, that's the goings-ons right now, and I'm gonna get in this video and get over here and take care of some of this stuff and plant these seeds. And hope you're all doing well, and God bless.